Again, someone called about you walking around, man.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be an ass, but you know, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. I mean, I've walked one lap.
Yeah.
I stayed away from the college. So, you know, I don't know.
10-5-9 headquarters. I'll be out with him. 39 Great Plain. All right, boss. Again, someone called me.
You know, like I said, I stay away from the college, and now some people still. I don't know. I ain't doing nothing. You know, just my nightly walk.
You said, don't. Phil.
Yeah.
Phil up. It's your middle name, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Like I said.
So I saw Maldonado.
Yeah, he said he bumped into you at City Hall. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
all right.
Yep. Just out cruising. So what was the complaint today?
Someone said they thought you might be walking in or looking in cars.
I don't even know. Only place I recall cars is like right here anyway. I don't know. Other than in people's driveways, you know, and I ain't going in nobody's driveway for sure.
Yeah.
So.
Honestly, when they sent us this way, I'm like, I figured it was you.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said,
apologize. I don't mean to make trouble for y'all, but you know, I'm just out walking. So.
I know, boss.
And I get it, people looking out for the community, but still, you know, they try and get somebody in trouble if they're not careful.
I mean, most of us on the shift are pretty level-headed and can figure out, you know, what's going on. Like I said, the very first time we talked, the first time at the college.
Yeah.
Not the second time when I just said hi, but the first time.
Yeah. So.
Do you see why though on that first time I asked for your information?
Right.
Just because then when this happens, I know who you are, and then I can say, no, it's Phil.
Yep.
He walks at night.
Yep.
Because the man abhors fucking sleep for some reason. I don't know.
Well, I work till about 10, so you know, we'll get off, and then I'm always wide-eyed by the time I get home.
Yeah.
So. Watch a Safari online for a couple of hours, and then
Safari.
Yeah.
What's like the Safari Channel, or is that a show?
No, it's actually a African safari.
Huh.
In South Africa.
Huh.
So I've been there a few times. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
I have a 5-year-old, so my shows consist of like cartoons and.
Oh, he would love this. It's lions, leopards, elephants. It's on YouTube every morning and every night, twice a day, 3 hours a day.
Clear the drop.
Nice.
I mean, like I went 2 years ago. I went because of the show. I started watching it in 2015, and I went 2 years ago, and I went in 2016. So.
How long were you over there for?
10 days.
Damn.
Both times. So.
Just you hunting or just checking stuff out? Just
photo safaris.
Oh, nice.
So stayed at a camp in the Sabi Sands, and.
I'm assuming everything is like guided tours.
Yeah. You do like a drive for like a couple hours in the morning, a couple hours at night, or in the evening, and you do a walking tour in between if you want to. So
yeah, I don't know
it's all elephants. And it's pretty cool because I know like the.
I'm not sure if I'd be on the ground or not. I feel like
it's pretty safe. You know, it's. Somebody does have a gun, but they they'd never shoot one unless it was absolutely necessary.
Yeah,
so, but,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's a nice vacation.
Well, Phil, this is Officer Carrol. He's another. He's a lot like Joe and I, Maldonado and I.
Okay.
So, this is Phil. He abhors sleeping at night and loves walking around.
Yeah, so this is like the second time I've seen these guys.
This is the second time we've got a call for him.
Yeah. My apologies.
No, that's all right, boss. Just so, and again, I do need your full ID this time, though, man.
Yeah, we're not going to do that, though.
Come on.
I mean, I've told you my name.
I know,
you know,
and I know you, but hear me out.
I still ain't going to ID.
Come on, boss.
Still ain't going to ID. It's my right.
Well,
constitutional right.
Well, yes, but when we get a complaint like this, man, hear me out. You've dealt with me.
You know where to find me.
If
you ever need me.
I'm walking around. That's all I know. I don't know where you live.
You know where to find me. So I ain't gonna ID.
You're work with me a little bit, man.
I did. I gave you my middle name.
I know.
So
I know.
As far as we're going to go.
We got, and again, I know it's you. All right.
Right.
I know you walk around.
Yep.
But also, you know, and I got it, you're walking. But all of a sudden, more reports are going to come in, and then the command's going to start talking like, you know, why isn't more action been taken?
Because I ain't doing nothing.
I know.
I mean,
but if I can give them your name and be like, no, I talk to this guy on a regular basis. No, I've talked to him. You know, just I've gotten out of my car because he's walking down the road, and I've talked to him. I know who he is, but I can't go back to the powers to be and say that I truly know who you are. I know you're as Phil, and like I said, coming here, I figured it was you.
It's me.
And I knew as soon as you realized it was, as soon as you realized it was me, you stop and talk with me.
Yeah, I wasn't going to if it wouldn't have been you or Maldonado.
Well, that's what I said. Carol's the same as me.
Yeah,
the same as Joe.
But I ain't. You know, it's on principle for me. It's constitutional right. No crime, no ID. We're not a stop and ID state. So you got to understand that.
I know I just met you, sir, but I understand that you're expressing your constitutional right, but we have the right as police officers to identify all parties that are
not unless I committed a crime.
For suspected behavior. Okay?
Okay, what's the behavior?
Behavior is it's 3 o'clock in the morning and walking through a neighborhood that's had previous break-ins.
When was the break-in around here?
So, in essence, sir, if you're asked by a police officer to identify yourself, then...
No ID, no crime. No crime, no ID. That's the way it works, man.
Okay, that's not how it works. Because
I'm not going to give my ID.
In essence, we've been called here for suspicion of a crime.
Okay. Investigate.
Okay, so we're investigating by identifying you.
Are you sure it was me they called about?
You're the only one that we found walking around the streets at this hour.
Okay, but
so
have you drove every street around here?
I did.
I live in this neighborhood.
Okay,
I walk this neighborhood every night.
That's why it took me a few minutes to get here, because I was checking other streets. So this officer is asked to identify you.
I'm not going to ID.
I'm sorry?
I'm not going to ID.
Well, actually, it's the responsibility of you as the person who lives in this country, identified by a police officer as a suspicious person in the neighborhood at this hour.
Okay, it's suspicion of felony or misdemeanor.
We have the right.
Felony or misdemeanor? Suspicion.
It's suspicion at this point, but
okay,
identifying the person we're speaking with...
No, I'm not going to ID, man. Okay. I don't have to.
Actually, you do.
No, I don't. I know my rights.
Okay.
This is not a stop and ID state.
Okay. Well, this is Officer Watts' stop, so he can take it from here.
So, I'm not going to ID. I did it last time. I'm not going to do it this time. I was nice. I gave you my middle name the last time. So, it's on principle. I stand my ground.
I understand that.
So, you know me. You know I'm not... when they called it time when I was at college, nothing was done over there. Yeah. They called this time. I'm in my own community. I ain't done nothing here. It's out for a walk.
I know. And like I said, like I told you before, I figured it was you, because you.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why you don't sleep,
I don't like to be a troublemaker or anything, and I don't feel like I'm being a troublemaker. But I should have a right to walk in my community at night without being ID'd by the police.
You do. Okay.
So.
I'm not saying you don't. Okay.
Okay. So what's the big deal then? You know who I am. You see me.
I know.
I'm not out. I work every day. I'm not out raising Cain. I'm not out here causing trouble. Just out for a walk. So what are we doing?
No, I'm thinking. I'm trying to come up with a compromise that would be beneficial for both of us. All right. It working?
Yeah.
All right. Making sure.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not going to ID.
That's all right.
And as far as I know, you can't arrest me for failure to ID unless I've committed a crime.
Yes and no. I'm not.
Really, you can't.
I'm not.
I mean, you could.
Then I will ask you to do
You
your
could,
research, sir, because
but it
in
would
the
be
state of
illegal.
Connecticut,
Hang on.
in the state of
We-
Connecticut,
we-
when
you
asked
said it
by
was-
a police
you said it
officer
was-
to identify yourself, you're required to identify yourself.
No, you're not.
Okay, so do your research.
I
Because you
have.
are.
I have.
Because you are.
I know. This is not a stop and ID state. You have to commit a crime
We're
before
not
you ID.
labeling it a
I
stop
thought
and
Watts
ID
was
state.
handling this call.
We're not saying that we're a stop and ID state.
Well, you're trying
We've
to
been
ID me
sent
with
here.
no.
We've
Okay.
been sent here by a concerned citizen.
Who? Go talk to them.
They said they saw a gentleman walking around looking in cars. That's what we were told.
Well, go talk to the plaintiff. Okay,
Nope.
get a little bit more information. Investigate.
At this point, we're investigating by speaking to the person we found walking around the streets.
In his community,
Okay,
where he lives.
Then
Phil-
simply understand what we're trying to do.
what
Is
you're
we're
trying
just
to
trying to
ID me
document-
without me
Phil-
committing a
Okay,
crime.
we need to ensure that you don't have warrants, anything outstanding.
See, that's what you want to do. You want to run me for once. That's
Well,
exactly
because
what your plan is.
That's us identifying,
No.
and as this officer said, identifying to our supervisors that who we spoke with.
Look, you're accountable to your supervisors, not me.
We're
Okay.
accountable
Okay.
to the people in this community. Just
Supreme Court's already ruled that you're not.
Phil, can we work on a compromise?
It's not going to be an ID.
I understand that. I understand that. Okay.
Okay,
You said you live in this neighborhood.
I do.
You live on this road.
I live close.
Okay.
5535.
I live within 600 yards. I'm not going,
No, I got you, boss. I hear you out.
you know, though, that
I-
without a crime, I don't have to ID.
Like a.
I
It's
mean, what he's telling me is not true.
okay. It is, but I'm. Hear me out. Hear me out. Not gonna push the issue. Okay.
Okay.
I know.
think
Like I
that's
said.
the thing.
Like I said. Driving here, I pretty much knew it was gonna be you
Okay.
because you walk. I've seen
Just
you,
about every night.
and
I'm a little
The-
bit late tonight,
the-
to be honest.
well, you were freaking like 5 o'clock in the morning the other night. You were really
Was
early.
it that late?
Yeah, you were later early.
Oh, that was you I saw.
The second time, right at the entrance of the college.
Okay, you just hollered at me.
Yeah, I was like, hey,
That was
because I
my
realized
motto.
I recognized you,
Okay, yeah,
and I
my
wanted to, you mentioned before that you had bad police contact in the South,
Yep.
and I wanted to just come out and say hi, and that's when you gave me your middle name.
Okay, I thought you were Maldonado. My
No.
bad.
No,
Okay. I was wondering how you got the middle name.
Yeah.
Because I saw him at City Hall.
Yeah, so I'm in City Hall. No, I was one that I hollered at you just because I saw it was you, and I wanted to say hi, just straight say hi, because it was up
Right.
at the entrance of the college the other day.
Yep,
All right.
yep, now I remember. Yep.
All right. So I'm seeing if you'll work with me for a compromise.
I
Okay.
mean, what are you looking for?
What is your address? Like,
That would be just like I did.
okay. All right.
It's,
Okay.
so, I mean,
Right.
what are we doing?
Right.
Because, I mean, you can't arrest, you could arrest me for not IDing, but it would be an illegal arrest.
I'm not going to arrest you.
Because,
I'm-
we can't
I'm,
ID.
I'm not going to arrest you, man.
I appreciate that.
I'm not going to. And again,
So this is all consensual then, right?
yeah, if you want to go for, if you want to leave, go ahead,
Well,
leave.
no, then you know where I live.
I'm not going to.
So y'all are going to leave first.
Okay. Well, I don't. You said you could look that way. You can live. I don't know what direction you live. Okay. You can live on Trader's Court right up there. I don't know what you said. 600 yard meters feet whatever.
Yeah,
I don't-
yards.
I don't know where you live. Okay. There's lots of houses around here.
Right.
I'm not going to sit there and follow you. Okay. Like I said,
appreciate that.
I meant you're free to leave. You're free to walk any direction you like. That's what I meant. I just
All right.
pointed in a direction.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, but I told y'all I've never had good interactions with the police.
I know.
And then
And
like,
I'm
like
trying.
right here telling me that I have to ID when I know I don't.
I
know I don't. I've
Phil.
got a
Understand,
constitutional
understand
right.
the number of vehicle thefts we've had in this city.
I don't.
Understand the number of break-ins we've had in this city into motor vehicles at this hour of the night.
Have you had any
So
tonight?
understanding
Have you had any tonight in this community?
just because we don't have
Not-
them tonight doesn't necessarily mean that we don't have the right to investigate.
Well, you can investigate.
a
I didn't say you
concern
couldn't
that was expressed
investigate.
by a citizen.
I said I
That's
didn't say
all
you
we're
couldn't
doing.
investigate. You,
Phil.
can,
That's all we're doing.
you got the right to
And the
investigate,
ID
but you don't have the right to get
The
my
piece
ID.
to identify the individual that is located in that particular neighborhood, ID'd by the person who called us, is all we're trying to do.
So,
That's it.
so somebody ID'd me.
Somebody said that a male was walking around looking inside cars in this neighborhood. That's it.
And
That's
they
what
ID'd
we
me.
were told. Now, did I say I ID'd you?
Well, yeah,
No.
you just did.
I'm saying that a male was walking around
That's
looking
not what you
inside a car.
said, and I'm a stickler for details. That's not what you said.
Okay.
What I just said is the same thing I've said 3 times.
Phil. All right.
You know I'm reasonable.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying, and you know me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were reasonable.
All right.
Y'all did try and ID me last time, that first time though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We did.
And you know I want ID.
Yeah.
And I do that on principle.
But
the
here-
interactions I've had in the past, I
here-
don't want anybody knowing where I live.
Okay. Hear me out though. Okay. What Officer Carroll is saying is we did get a call of a male walking in the area looking into cars.
Okay, I hear that.
That is what we got.
Right.
Now, if the caller says there is a male walking in the area looking into cars wearing a Carhartt beanie and a Michael Jordan sweatshirt, then you are going to have to identify yourself. Okay.
Not
No.
really.
Hear me out.
If there's a crime,
Okay.
I'll ID.
Uh-huh.
If I've committed a crime, I have to ID.
Okay. When,
Just
when,
being
when,
suspicious is not something that you can ID somebody on.
hear me out. I'm not trying to bust your stones, dude. I'm not. You know me.
He
Okay.
is.
Well, work with
And
me.
that's exactly why I don't like police.
Well, work with me. Okay. All right. Did we give you a hard time the other day?
Not a real hard time.
Okay.
You pretty much
The second time around, did I give you a hard time?
absolutely not.
Okay. Did Maldonado give you a hard time at City Hall?
No.
Okay. All right. I understand your past, whatever it was, wherever it was, with law enforcement. All right. Working hard to switch that, change that, with me.
It's not
Okay.
working with this whole ID thing because
Okay.
I
All right.
know my constitutional
Okay.
right
All right.
to not ID.
Okay. That's
I
fine.
mean, I know that for a fact.
Okay, that's fine. Like we're talking right. If you want to leave, like I said, you could walk away right now. If you want to go for another lap, you could
Oh,
right
so
now.
I'm not detained or anything
No,
like that, right?
no.
Okay.
Nope, not at all.
We're good. I'll talk.
Okay. All right.
But, yeah. I mean, I ain't got nothing else to do anyway. So, you know.
All right, boss. Now, yeah, like I said, you're good. Just all right.
Okay.
And
It's not me being a dick. It's principle.
All right.
Especially after being told that I had to. When I know I
Well-
don't. Right? Correct?
all right, let's just.
Maybe you pick up the Constitution and read it.
All right, Phil. All right, boss. We're
See what I'm
obviously.
talking about? See, look at the look. The disdain for a citizen.
Well,
That's-
we're
that's
gonna
why.
we're gonna get out of here.
All right.
Okay. You take another lap, take another 2 laps, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and follow you to figure out where you live.
I'm totally
I'm
okay
not-
with you, Watts. I ain't got no problem with you. This is why I don't like police.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm getting chilly, so I'm going to head back to my car.
All right.
You enjoy the
What's
rest
your
of
badge number?
10-6-7.
Carol, right?
Yes, sir.
I'll be filing a complaint on you.
You're
Well,
welcome to, sir.
I'm going to show the video, too.
Okay, sir.
Well,
That's bullshit. The way you talk to me, and
I
the way
didn't
you're
s-
treating me.
I didn't speak to you disrespectfully, sir.
Yes, you did. You lied to
simply
me.
explained to you
You sat
why
there
we were
and
here.
tried to make me give up ID when I know I don't have to.
I explained to you why we were here and why we were discussing with you.
And why
That's it.
why you had the right to ID me, right?
Because we've had break-ins in this city. We've had cars stolen in this city at this hour of
I
the
ain't
night.
never stole a car in my life, and
Did
I've
I-
never
did I
broke
accuse
in
you
a
of
car
doing
in my
that,
life.
sir?
Pretty much.
Did I accuse you? No, I did not. I'm simply saying that we've had a pattern of behavior and crimes in this city associated to this hour of the night.
In this neighborhood.
Yes.
this.
How long ago?
I don't have the stats in front of me, sir.
So I'm gonna go down and FOIA.
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna go FOIA how many car break-ins we've had in this neighborhood in the last 3 months. I'm gonna FOIA that information
Okay, sir.
just to prove that I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, sir.
And I know the Supreme Court said you guys can lie to us. I know that.
Why would I lie to you?
You lied to me and told me I had ID to you.
I have no reason
You
to lie.
said when a police officer asks for ID
In the
that
state
I'm
of Connecticut, you're required to. So yes, you are.
if I've committed a crime.
No, sir. Just make sure that you read it up. And
I
read
know
it
for a
carefully,
fact. If I have not, you need to read up on
Okay,
it.
sir. I stopped talking to not bother you. Okay, and then you accuse me of doing something wrong further. Okay, so I stopped talking. Okay, you don't agree with what I have to say,
No, I
and
don't.
that's fine. So Officer Watts was speaking to you, and I stopped talking to you. Because at this point, it is his decision.
See what I'm talking about? That's exactly why I've got a problem with police.
All right.
That's it, man, the disdain. I mean, the look.
All right. Well,
I mean, you see it. I know you do.
we're allowed to look how we look, man. And
Yeah,
I'm not
but
gonna.
come on, man.
I'm not gonna apologize for Officer Carroll, but you know
No,
me.
you don't have to.
Okay.
I know you don't have. I
He
wouldn't
did-
expect you
he
to.
didn't- he
I
didn't-
would not expect you to.
He
to
has not
apologize
done.
for somebody
He has not
else.
done anything wrong, though. Okay. So hear me out. We're out here. You can walk that way, this way, whatever. I'm gonna drive that way. I'm assuming Carol's gonna drive this way because that's the way his car's pointed.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I'll wait till y'all leave.
I'm
and then I'll
not-
head my way.
Okay. All right.
This wasn't directed at you.
I know. That's
That's
fine.
why I don't like police.
That's fine. All right. And like I said, I don't have a problem with you recording me, because
I wouldn't. Have pulled it-
I'm recording you.
I wouldn't have pulled it out had he not
Okay.
started.
All right. All right, boss.
All right, man.
You good?
Yep.
Shake my hand.
Yep. Have a good one.
All right. You too, man. Be safe.
Yep. It's good.
Honey,